Oh, have you got that one set in the 90s, haven't you?
I do have, yeah. Might be in early 2000s. But yeah, it was a bank heist thing.
Yes.
And it was a lot of shenanigans. I left it eventually. I left that campaign. I wanted like slick Ocean's 11 style heists, and it was murder hobos. But
Yeah.
that did result in some funny situations. Mainly like the first heist, the very first heist, I couldn't attend because I was unwell. But I was there for the planning. So I made this meticulous plan where like we'd rob multiple jewelry stores and stuff at the same time. And like there was an Apple store, and we had plans for like people going in and everyone staying away from CCTV.
Yeah.
But once they'd done the heist, and I found out later in the next session about it, and they were telling me, it turned out that one of them had gone into a coffee shop, intimidated everyone until the police had arrived. A couple of people went into a shop full of expensive vases and found $50,000 worth of cocaine that belonged to triads and stole it. So at that point, I was like, bearing in mind, my guy has no useful skills except he can fly a plane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's completely useless apart from his ability to fly. So this is way above his pay grade. He can't even shoot, and now he's got triads on him. So he wasn't best happy about that. But then we were like, right, okay, so we're probably gonna have to pay these triads back or something. Let's go and do a bank heist. And that was the biggest shit show I've ever seen. Because once again, I was here for the heist, but I was separated from them for the start of it because I was cutting the power. Because I lie. I wasn't only good at planes. I was good at repairs as well because I wanted to be able to like maintain aircraft.
Yeah.
So I had repair skills. So I knew how to like cut the power on this building. So I was cutting the power, and the goal was here to cut the power before the like emergency power reboots. Get all the crowd under control so no one can set off an alarm. Get a hold of like the bank manager and get him to open the vault once the power comes back on.
Yeah.
It did not go that way. As soon as they walked into the bank, a woman went into labor.
And the stress.
Well, no, they weren't even hostile at this point. They had just walked in as civilians, and a woman had just gone into labor. At which point, one of our characters, who was like a teenage girl, who was like a medical student, spent what was the entirety of the heist delivering a baby. They took this pregnant woman into